Results. The cluster analysis resulted in 6 clusters of workplaces with different patterns of gender equality. 4 of the clusters were gender equal in one or more of the indicators. Cluster 2, Cluster 3, Cluster 4, and Cluster 5. Whereas, 2 clusters were gender unequal on all indicators. Cluster 1 and Cluster 6.
In this study, we have identified various patterns of gender equality at the workplace that were associated with psychological distress for women, but not for men. For women, the highest odds of psychological distress were found on traditionally gender unequal workplace on Cluster 6, and fairly gender equal workplace with majority for women at Cluster 2. The lowest overall occurrence of psychological distress as well as in occurrence for women and men was found at the most gender equal workplace. Our study showed that the patterns of gender equality at the workplace were related to women's but not to men's psychological distress. The lack of association to psychological distress for men can possibly be related to the relative small number of participants in each cluster, which could result in type of 2 errors. Future research with a larger population is required to rule out associations between gender equality patterns at workplace and psychological distress for men.
Conclusions. Patterns of gender equality at workplaces do not follow a simple scale from inequality to equality. This study showed that patterns of gender equality at the workplace were related to psychological distress among women only. This can be explained by women's and men's different positions in the gender order, meaning that in gender unequal situations at work, it is often women that are disadvantaged, whereas men have advantages possibly of benefit for their mental health. Finally, this study supports the convergence hypothesis as gender equality at the workplace did not only relate to better mental health for women but also to more similar levels of mental ill health between women and men. In order to reduce differences in mental health outcomes for women and men, health policies need to consider gender equality at the workplace level as a social determinant of health. Future research can benefit from a multidimensional approach of gender equality when filling the research gaps of the relation between gender equality at workplace and different health outcomes in various settings.
Based on our research and data that we presented, women are more prone to psychological distress than men because most of the companies, they prefer men to work for them because they believe men are strong.
And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.